Hello folks, Joe G here with Masshole e-bikes and drones. I hope you're having a great day as always. Today I am sitting underneath this pavilion in a popular ballpark, and what I want to do is demonstrate to you the advanced return to home feature of the Mini 5 Pro from DJI. And also I want to show you how I use the point of interest feature to take a nice cinematic film of something probably like this pavilion itself. So I think what I'm going to do is make this a short video. I'm just going to demonstrate how it goes out of here with the overhang. Goes out. I'm going to raise it up in the air. I'm going to get it up to elevation, and then I'm going to focus on this little pavilion, have it circle around, and then have it come home and see if it comes home the way I had it go out. So let's get going with that. Let me get the drone up into the air. Okay, get that level. Let's get the drone up into the air. Okay, already it's sensing the overhang here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around. And as I turn it around, it is going up a little bit. But I'm going to point it so that you can see out the long ways. And I'm going to head on out. Okay, so now that I'm out in the open, you can see Old Glory flying there, looking beautiful as always. I'm going to go up into the air a little bit, get some elevation, try to get higher than the surrounding trees. Also need my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go up about, 120 feet. That seems to be the magic number for me in terms of avoiding things like the trees. Now I'm going to turn around. You can see the ball field over there. You can also see that most of the leaves are down at this point. We've had a couple of storms. Okay, that is what I am currently under. Let me back up a little bit so maybe we can get a better view of it. Okay. Kind of rushing it a little bit here. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is you can have two features. I could click on the left-hand side of the screen where you see that little button inside the brackets. I could click on that for point of focus track enabled. Or what I could do is I could just draw a box around this pavilion here. Now I'm going to say point of interest. Okay, well actually I'm just going to spotlight it. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start to circle by using the right joystick and just slowly have it go around in a counterclockwise direction. Okay, I could even, oop, that's too fast, but I could even, if I can get it going at good speed, I can hit the cruise control. Now I can let go of the button and just enjoy the view. So I'm watching it go around. Okay, you can see the home point where I am underneath the pavilion. It's almost done a complete 360 at this point. It is a little chilly out. It is mid-November. So it's a little uncomfortable, but not too bad. It could be worse for sure. I know people in other parts of the country are already getting snow, so we could definitely have it worse here in New England. Okay, that's that. All right, let's see if there's anything else that I can show you while I'm up here. There's a beautiful little lake back here. And it looks like there's a pretty nice sunset with those clouds behind it. What's going on? Why is that not working? I seem to be having some issues right now. All right, well, I guess, oh, I know why, because I still have the point of interest on, so I got to get out of that. There we go. Okay, so now we can control it again. All right, so let's go out to that lake just a little bit. I can't go too far because on the other side of it is a prison, and I know that that's a restricted area, so you don't want to be flying your drone over a prison. But I'll head out over there just a little bit, show you that lake. It's actually a seasonal lake. When it gets dry in the summertime, this thing mostly dries up. Okay, I think I'm going to start to come around a little bit. Well, I guess I'll go out over the lake just a little bit. Again, I don't want to get too close to the prison. Not looking to cause any trouble here. Another thing about where I'm located is I'm very close to Gillette Stadium, where the New England Patriots play. And I know that that is also a somewhat restricted area because they do have helicopters occasionally land over there. But I don't see the geofencing going on anymore. I used to get the warnings, and there were some times when I couldn't even fly around here. Not having that issue anymore. At least not today, anyway. So let me come on around here. Signal isn't great, but you know what? I don't even have the antennas up. Forgot to do that. Always forget something. Let's see my home spawning. You know what? Let me stop for a second. Raise those antennas. Antennas. And see if that makes any difference. Not really. See, am I pointed at the drone? No, now I'm pointed at the drone. Okay, so now I'm pointed at the drone. Well, I was anyway. I don't know what's going on with that little arrow that's on the home circle that's in the compass. I feel like it's kind of all over the place for me. I know that I'm pointing towards the drone right now, but it's showing that I'm pointing completely away from it. So I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, you know what? Let's do the return to home now, and let's see if it will come in the way it went out. While it's coming back, let me just check that I have it set to optimal. Yep, advanced return to home is on optimal. So hopefully you'll see it come in back into the pavilion the way it went out, and hopefully we'll get it to land square on the landing pad. So I apologize for the lack of light here. Again, it's mid-November. We're up in New England. The days are getting really short around here right now. It's only 4 o'clock. The sun will be setting in, I think, probably about, well, definitely within a half an hour or so. Okay, so you can see the drone is coming down now. You can see it is planning to do that landing where it's coming back down where it went out. I think it's going to give me a warning that it's a complicated landing zone. And then I'm going to hit the C2 button. Yeah, return to home. It says complex environment ahead. Continuously monitor environment during return to home. And then it says you can either cancel C1 or return to home C2. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit the C2 button. And I'm going to say, yeah, come home anyway. So now it's lowering itself. And I can now see it. It's underneath the pavilion. And you can probably hear that it's coming in. It's getting close. Soon you should be able to see it in the camera. All right, it's right over my head. Let's see if it's over the landing spot. Okay, guys, come on. You can do this. All right, let's land it. All right, not too bad. Maybe off by about, I'd say about 4 inches or so. Anyway, yeah, that was a little quick flight for you. I got to demonstrate again the optimal or the advanced return to home feature. Got to show you the feature with the point of interest in circling this pavilion. Got to show you a little bit of the lake and took my chances flying in places where I shouldn't be flying. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you liked it, please do me a favor, give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. Looking to grow this channel, and I'm looking for ideas of things I can do. So if you have any ideas, please leave a comment below, and I will see you again hopefully soon. Take care.